Knock it down.
It's not. Okay.
You sure?
I gave him one of these.
All right, we are back at the racetrack, adding new signs. This is, I showed you all the rain situation. This is the next day. So we are 30 hours after a good bit of rain came through here. And it's drying up nicely. The sun and the wind is helping that. There goes Joey. My window don't roll.
Do you think we should move that light? He was talking about mounting it to the pole. Do you think we should do that or keep it out there where it's at, the caution light?
They used to have it mounted on the pole, but extended out to about where it is.
Like on a brace or something?
Yeah, something on an arm. We got our electrician, Justin Nelson Enterprises. I think his crew's coming to work on our light situation. We got a lot of electrical about to happen here before our next race, but I'll save that for another video. What we're looking at right now is getting this light working. It went out in our last race, the March, what date was that? Well, just the other weekend when Joseph finished second. Did you notice it being gone?
Yes.
Can't be having that. I think the main thing is just get it working, because I think eventually we're going to have to do all new stuff, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
I wonder it works.
Well, it doesn't. So,
yeah,
right. A 2x4, huh? I bet it. I wonder if it's even in.
No, it ain't. No, it's barely there.
Do you think if we moved it over there, you'd be able to see it?
I mean, you'd be able to see it, but I mean, I kind of like the idea of it being out a little bit closer to the racetrack, personally.
At least if someone got up here and hit this ain't gonna do too much damage.
No,
now, if you put that on a,
I guess they had a vintage car on. What was that the other week?
Yeah.
One of them run up in here. Remember that? They had to tow him off this thing.
Well, if he hit this, it wasn't gonna hurt him too much. Now, if he hits that one.
Yeah, it might would be where it'd be cool, maybe brace it over. Like,
yeah, if you could get it to like here. That's how they used to have it. They had something here and they had it like out here.
Yeah.
So, but I think the main thing is have it working.
Yeah.
We could get that, and then I know we got a big project going on down here. Yeah. So if we can just get this working for now.
One thing about it, it's a lot safer if it's mounted to this pole some kind of way.
That's true too, and get it up in there.
Yeah.
And just put this cone in front of it. That'll keep anyone from hitting it. Still got our puddle in turn 3 from the big rainstorm. There goes Bill, hard at work. Bill has been super helpful. He races a vintage car out here. He was racing way back when I first started several years ago, and he was here helping Tom when we bought the place, the previous promoter, and he's really been a lot of help, and we sure appreciate him. Yow. Clean our tires off. Our Packer truck's packing again. Got the right front tire replaced. I'm not exactly sure what with, but it's holding air currently. And we got Mr. Keith over here trying to get our water truck operating. We got him parked over here on the asphalt where you have a little bit cleaner surface to work on. I'll check him out real quick. Get a progress update.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. You about got her working or what?
Yeah, almost got it apart.
Okay, that's a start.
Yeah, it is PTO.
Yeah.
Getting the nuts off of here or something else.
Yeah, can I do anything to help you?
Nah, I'll find out what's wrong with this before too long.
There you go.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir. You too.
So we had to order, I believe we ordered a piece for the gravity feed here where it's leaking. Y'all saw it in a previous video, and we're waiting on that piece to come to replace on the valve in there to fix that. Here's an update on the mud puddle in the pits. It was all the way across here. So it dried up pretty nicely, pretty quickly. Let's go check out up here. I think we got a project going on here too. So our main project for today is up here behind the grandstands. And And the main part of that is getting rid of these old bathrooms that have been here since 1989, I believe. So the age of this building is a problem, as well as the positioning of it. You can see all the empty space behind it versus right here. So in addition to it's giving us a headache and always having issues, in addition to that, we would like for this to be more open in this area, starting with right here in this corner. So for today, Juan, I believe, is going to knock this down, put it in that container, and the little shed over there. Unfortunately, we have to keep this this storage shed right here for now because we are using it. And then I think eventually, though, all of this will be gone, and that'll give us plenty of room for activities, but also for parking vendors. We have an ice cream truck that comes here, has been at every race that parks right here. We'll be able to back them up, and that'll get the line off of the walkthrough area and give us more room to put more vendors here, food trucks, merch trailers, that kind of thing. And then also, like I said, have room where maybe the kids have room to throw a football or something. Whatever the case, here is the before of our area we're working on today. We'll get up here after we're done tearing stuff up and see what it looks like then. You got it ready?
It's about to be come down.
It's about time. So like I said, these bathrooms, yeah, like you can see, have been a headache. Nothing but issues. And just might as well be gone, I think, would be the best case scenario here. Did you say goodbye?
See ya.
Hey, it's older than you are.
That's one building.
Tear it down, Juan.
He's just moving the container right now.
Oh, we ain't ready yet?
He's about to.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Quit talking about it and be about it.
You got keys to the beer garden?
Yeah.
You gonna start on this side?
Do we need beer for this?
Huh?
What do we need beer for this?
Yeah. You need to get that building right there?
I made that pipe right there.
It's our beer garden.
Barbecue shed, storage shed. We're not gonna lose a freezer by one of these, are we?
It's gonna
Well,
have
if
to.
you
What's
flip,
in the beer shed?
There's a walk-in freezer.
I think we got all of our drinks in there. But it should, like, how long do we got to shut it off? It should hold, keep it
I'm gonna
cool.
leave the storage shed and beer shed on. This is the bathroom shut off.
So going back to a video back before our first event, here's our beer garden. Eventually we would like to move this building as well and set it back and make it nicer, make it bigger, but everything in here is working currently. You know what, I might not have a key to this one. They changed it. Okay, that lock's been changed. I guess they got tired of me going in there and getting drinks. But if you remember back to the video I was talking about, our big refrigeration unit, walk-in refrigeration unit was not working. We got it going and it just quit. Anyway, we got it going, and that is where we've been keeping all of our drinks in there between events, both alcohol and non-alcoholic. Hey, did y'all flip a breaker?
Yeah.
Okay, turns out I don't have a key to it. I think they got tired of me going in there.
I'd rather not cave it in. I told him he's got to be really skilled right here. That's why he makes all the big bucks, you know what I'm saying?
Is he good?
Yeah, start right here on this side. 'Cause that panel's over there and we'll pull that off. Yeah, we should be good. If you tear that electrical up, it don't matter. We'll kill it. All right.
Knock it down.
It's not. Okay.
You sure?
I gave you one of these.
I do think we're trying to keep this light though. I think it works. I'm gonna grab that sign.
Sure.
Feel like we could put this somewhere. Oh, it's stuck there. What the heck is it? I don't know why that was stuck there. All right, continue. Well, anyway, we might put that up somewhere. Hey, the bathrooms are gone. Juan done got her tore down. I missed it, but they detached the breaker box here from the wall, and Juan pulled the wall down and thankfully did not take the box with it. Good work, Juan. I think that's why Dirt Daddy calls him Magic Juan. Hey, one thing I forgot to point out that is a plus to now having this building going, this bathroom going, is you can go all the way through here with a vendor trailer. The overhang on the bathroom made it where we couldn't get a trailer through there. And now I can get the merch trailer out from behind the grandstand down there and I can go straight out with it rather than having to back all the way out or vice versa. Also, Justin, our electrician, went down here to get started on our caution light, a red, yellow, and green light on the back straightaway. He opened the box below the flag stand to see if he could find the problem in there, and he found a problem, although it was a totally different problem and a much bigger problem. So we have more good news. So these lights, our two front straightaway lights, are currently now inoperable. Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah, until we get new wires.
This is one of the pieces that fell apart.
We pulled the cover off, it's burnt. The wires are toasted, you can see all the way back. I mean,
so we were right next to losing lights.
yeah, when we opened this cover, this just fell apart. I mean, that's the tape that was holding it.
This is what was holding that.
The connection.
Wow. And that fell apart when you opened the cover.
Yeah, we're going out the pool. It's all just, I mean, it's burnt. Like it was getting severe. I mean, look at it. It was getting severely hot. So we're gonna pull new feeders all the way from the tower under the grandstands into this box right here and replace this whole thing too.
Yep. And then also before the next race, obviously, but also we're redoing all that in the infield.
Changing out the service in the infield and redoing all wire and pipes to the light poles for the infield, because they're all in the same shape this is.
And that's going to be 3 feet deep and in pipe.
And in pipe. So if something ever happens, we can re-pull it.
There you go.
No problem.
So
and it'll be ready for LEDs when we go there.
When we do get to the LEDs, we'll be ready to go for them.
Yep.
All right. Well, thankfully we didn't lose lights on race day or right in the middle of a race, but we found a problem. We're gonna fix it.
Hoping or prayers.
Yeah.
The control box down there on our backboard that we're building.
And then basically everything would be, and then we'd have the wireless control thing up here.
Yes, your remote would be
so
up
as long
there.
as that's working and charged, or well, it should plug in. As long as the connection's working, you know, we're good to go. As long as that has power.
Which we would have power there built on that backboard.
Yeah.
Where'd that bathroom go?
Hey, he didn't tear our power box down.
Oh, he did good.
I guess technically he's not quite done yet. He ran out of room in our dumpster. I trust him. All right, we got our bathroom torn down and the power switched back on. Our refrigeration unit's kicking back on. So what that means is we tore something down but didn't break anything else. There we go.
Yeah, you will get locked in here.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Don't let this close behind you. Well, it didn't lose. It wasn't off long enough to.
Hey, there, light.
It's right there. Yeah, we're all good. We got power. I need a Gatorade while I'm in here.
Celsius.
That's why they don't let
The only
me.
thing in here though we need that ain't got is beer. Is it cold in there?
Yeah, it's cold. There's no beer.
You want anything out of here?
All right, turn your light off. There. There you go.
Lock this up.
So, have we figured out about our caution light?
Yeah, I mean, there's so obviously we got the same caution lights that have been here.
One there,
How long?
and that one's gone. They took it. Well, we showed them at the beginning of the video. It was on a 2x4. That wasn't even in concrete.
And that light went out.
Mhm.
You know, during the races the other night, and you know, we have receiver. We put a flagman down there waving the caution flag and everything. But we want to, you know, like everything else around here, it's got to be updated and redone. So that was, you know, talking with Justin, our electrician, done a great job. Justin Nelson Electric, been very helpful. While we're doing some other stuff with the lights and everything, the actual lights is going ahead and redoing our caution green red light system. So, you know, there's a lot of options, like the Receiver deal. They have it now where I think it's called Lightseaver or whatever, basically the same company, where you can remotely
From the
tower and wirelessly control.
Right now it's operated from the flag stand.
Right.
The flagman flips the switch, turn on the yellow light, and gets the caution light out at the same time.
Let me tell you, I know there was a big up to do a couple years ago when I think it was Port Royal or somewhere Williams Grove or somewhere in Pennsylvania did away with the flagman because of this light system, and there was a big uproar. Oh, the flagman, you can't do away with the flagman. Let me tell you, the hardest position we've had to fill is the flagman. No one wants to stand in that tower for 6 hours, right?
Well,
and hanging out for the racetrack.
When you're counting hot laps and everything.
It is. It's not a.
Well, hopefully more like 4 to 5 hours.
Well, we try, but when you said you start hot laps, 4 or 5, either. Regardless, you're on your feet the whole time. And
there's only break you get intermission.
Yeah, it's not a great job.
Yeah.
I don't want to get away from having a flagman, but I would like to have enough lights around this racetrack, and obviously using the in-ear receiver, that if you had to go without a flagman for a race, especially for a practice, but even for a race, you know, we have enough lighting and communication with drivers that you could.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and then we also want to solve the problem if one light goes out. You still have there's more than one on each straightaway, and you can get by without it.
Well, and then two, having one at the end of each straightaway that's a long distance to go without seeing a light, and they don't flash. I would like to get lights that actually flash, you know.
Well, I think the key there is, like you were saying, like everything else around here, it's got to be updated.
Yeah. So we were just looking at all our options.
So, in other news, I saw you got your schedule and your payouts.
Not mine. I got
hours. Well, you're the one that was working on it.
I've worked all week on that.
All the tracks around here have an 8-car minimum for full payout. We're keeping that to get if there's 7 or less, I think the payout adjusts. But we're also added to where you can get more payout. The payout goes up if there's 15 or more.
If there's 15 or more cars, that's one thing I don't think any tracks around here had, was basically, if we have less than 8, you know, the pay gets cut, and everyone knows it's on there. It's not like you show up, you know, it's based on car count. It's a car count based payout. At 7 or less cars, that the payout goes down. Well, we're keeping that just because it makes business sense to, but we're also giving you the chance to get more money and race for better money. 1,000 in the mods, 1,000 602s, and 1,000 in street stock, if there's 15 or more cars. So it works both ways. It may, if there's 7 or less, it'll drop down in payout, but if you have 15 or more, it goes up.
Yep.
So
there you go. There's some updates from the I don't know, the stuff you can't see. And before we go, here's a look at our pretty work for the day. One got our old bathrooms torn down. I believe those were the oldest. That was the oldest building on the property, at least that's what I've heard. So hate to see it go, but it was holding up progress. Like I said, our goal is to have this all opened up, have room for kids to play, vendors to come in, maybe even a stage, who knows what. But you know, it's just like everything else around here. It's got to be updated. It's got to be improved. That is an update from the racetrack. Our next event out here will be March 28th. March 28th will be a regular season opener. All the details for that are on our website, htfsouthernraceway.com, I believe is what Joshua said. I'll put it right here just in case I said it wrong. But and the links in the video description. We got new merch at htfmerch.com. We'll be out here March 28th and April 4th will be our next 2 events out here at Southern Raceway, and we'll be getting in the shop and getting to work on late models, because we'll be racing with the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series Sunday at Talladega Short Track, kicking off year 4 of the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series. So a lot going on, a lot of things to be excited about. Thank y'all for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later.